The Fair-Haired Hare is a wonderfully titled and relatively interesting Warner Brothers cartoon. This was released in 1951. It's directed by Freleng with a story by Warren Foster, and Mel Blanc voices Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam. And the reason I liked it enough is because I like Yosemite Sam and Bugs Bunny as a pairing. I think they work very well with each other because Bugs Bunny is very cool and laid back, and Yosemite Sam is the exact opposite. And I think that it works very well. Yosemite Sam has built a house over Bugs Bunny's rabbit hole, and Bugs decides that, well, this is his rabbit hole, his home, so clearly the house must be his as well. And he decides to try and claim ownership for it, and needless to say, Yosemite Sam is not having any of it. It's his house. How dare Bugs try and claim any of it? And what follows is them tormenting each other, trying to get the house, trying to get the better of each other. I won't say who wins, if anybody. But I think the design of the house, the design of the rooms, everything looked quite good. They had a lot of space to interact with, which is one of the good things when something involves, say, a building rather than just a field or a landscape. When you have property and you have furniture, there are a lot more opportunities for interacting with props and visual humor. And I think they utilised the space well enough. I like the design of the property. I can see why they'd both want to live there. With regards to some of the things that both characters did to try and overthrow the other character, it was interesting enough. There wasn't anything specific that stood out to me as being, something that made me think, oh, that's a fresh take, or that's something I hadn't expected. I think it follows a line that I was kind of predicting. It's not the most unpredictable, but because the characters, their behaviours are enjoyable to watch, especially when they're together. And I like the animation, I like the design of the property, the house, the environment they're interacting with. Everything seemed to go quite smoothly. It's not my favourite. As I said, there's nothing specific that stood out as being particularly awesome or particularly interesting. But just as a whole, I quite liked it. Not my favourite Bugs and Yosemite Sam cartoon, but the Fair-Haired Hare, a brilliant thing to say, and one that's definitely worth watching.